Welcome back to the Necro Zoo. I am Bones. And in this one, let's go ahead and add one more figure to my McFarlane DC Multiverse collection. Now this time it will be the Red Hood Unmasked, Jason Todd. And this is a figure that I kind of want, but then again, it wasn't really something I really thought we needed or that people would appreciate. But I do have some plans for this figure, so he looks pretty awesome in the packaging. But let's go ahead and take a look at him. But first, he does come with your standard black DC Multiverse stand. Not really needed, but sometimes useful. He also comes with his data file card. On the front you have some figure photography displaying the Jason Todd Unmasked figure. And on the back you do have some information. Now I do have the original foil Red Hood card. You can see they used to use artwork and now they're using that photography. And then on the back you have a little slight difference in information. Go ahead and add that to the collection. Now he does come with some accessories. Number one being the crowbar. Now of course, as everybody should know, the Joker beat the brakes off of Jason Todd when he was younger with using a crowbar, basically killing him. And ever since then, sometimes he likes to carry around a crowbar to distribute justice. Well, pretty cool. You know, this Jason Todd is kind of referencing like in between the Outlaws or around after the New 52. And I think this figure would have been a lot better. Instead of this crowbar, if they would have gave him that like cover mask that he uses. But it's fine. I think you might be able to order something like that online, so I might look into that. But we'll go ahead and hold on to that crowbar. And he does come with these two swords. Now, this is where Jason Todd picks up like some mystical swords and he starts using them. So one has the magic effect to the flame coming out and the other one's just standard regular sword. But surprisingly, they look pretty nice. Let's see how they'll look when he's holding on to them. And then let's take a closer look at him now. Real quick review, basically, because the only difference here is the head sculpt, and they removed the guns because of Warner Brothers mandate. Doesn't have anything to do with McFarlane, because if you know, McFarlane is releasing guns with his Spawn figures, so it's not McFarlane's fault, it's Warner Brothers. Who knows how long this will last, but for right now, they're not allowing any guns or anything that looks even remotely like a gun. So not cool, but oh well. You should have plenty of guns, you know, hanging on from other figures and stuff. So we got to do what we got to do. But the head sculpt, at first I thought I really wouldn't like it, but it's kind of growing on me. It looks okay. I really like the hair, the design of the hair, but they should have added a little bit of blue, like to give it some life, some highlights in there. But it's acceptable. He does look up really well. He looks down, giving him that brooding look. You got left to right, and then you can tilt it for some character. Pretty sweet. Moving down, he has that awesome bat emblem. Basically, this is the same body as the original release. It has that leather jacket going down to the waist. He does have articulation. Butterfly shoulder joint with that leather jacket. Bicep cut in the rolled up sleeve. Double jointed elbows. And then the wrist articulation is rather limited because they're like encased. The gloves and the like gauntlets, the little gauntlets are like encased in the same plastic, so you can't really get a lot of range of motion out of it. But that is how they came originally, so we're used to that. going down, he has a very little thigh swivel, but there is some there. You can twist it out and then give him the double jointed knees. He has up and down at the ankle, left to right. The rocker, you might have to manipulate the ankle joint a little bit to get it to work, but he does have it. And then, of course, he has toe articulation. Looking at the bottom, a little bit of tread and also some identifying marks. Moving up the same sculpt work from the original release into that leather jacket. I really like the leather jacket. I like the way the collars popped and really looks nicely detailed. I mean, like I said before, this is like the original release, so no biggie there. Let's see how his swords look. Guess you gotta wiggle it in there. Fit rather smoothly in there. Get another one. So, like I said, I'm a completist, so I'm going to pick up all the figures that McFarlane releases for the DC Multiverse. So this guy will be going up there on my shelf. Pretty awesome looking Jason Todd figure. Like I said before, it's kind of growing on me. Now it's not so much of a disappointment as I really am starting to like it. Let's go ahead and bring in the original release. Awesome, beautiful figure. I think this was my #1 figure from last year out of the McFarlane releases. And he has that beautiful candy apple helmet. He has his 2 holsters and his 2 guns. But this, of course, is my unaltered figure. It's the way it was released from the package. And I do have my custom Unmasked Red Hood. Now, this one is holding his helmet. I did paint the guns, the little emblem of the little red emblem on his guns. I painted it and then added some silver to like his shin guards and to his jacket. Really like the way this one came out, but the only thing about this one is that I've been waiting all this time because this is the Mattel Red Hood head, and of course I do have the Red Hood, those Red Hood figures. So this is my custom Mattel one that I actually added him his holsters, and you could take the guns in and out. Really one of the better final figures released from Mattel, even though the guns were molded into his holsters. But I think that's when they started with their like gun ban thing. They started thinking about it. But that's this head is from this figure. So I have another one of these. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this head and then get some epoxy sculpt and sculpt them out a domino mask and then paint it and then see how it looks. And if it looks good to where I like it, I'm going to be putting that head on this figure. And then this body, I'm going to figure something out for it that I'll show you guys later on. But those are the plans I have for this. I mean, I do want one just for the shelf unaltered, and then I do want to use a head to make a better looking head, because this one's a little bit small, so I think this one will fit a lot better. I just prefer Jason Todd with the domino mask, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and do that little custom. But anyways, guys, that's it for now. He's pretty good. If you're a completist or you really like Jason Todd, I'd say go ahead and pick him up. But, you know, it's not a big loss if you have the original release that actually has the guns. But you guys keep hunting out there, keep collecting, keep customizing, and I will see you on the next one.